Hello, Tim from Fairplay Now on the 11th of October 2021, and this is a bit of a follow-up video from one I did last week where I pointed you in the direction of a video called Monopoly, which demonstrates really how so much of the world and its resources are owned by so few institutions. And as a follow-on from that, I'm going to recommend another video by the Bernaysian, and in that video he kind of went through a particular resource which I'll show you in a minute. I went through a load of companies and showed how they were all sort of partially owned, at least, by the same kind of 2 or 3 companies that just kept cropping up time after time and after time again. And those 3 companies are either BlackRock, Vanguard or State Street. So what I thought I'd do, just for a bit of fun, is I'm going to go on to the same resource as he used, and I'm going to punch in some of my own companies that I can think of. I'm going to compare a pair of companies in 5 categories, so 10 companies in total. So it's only a fraction of what he does, and hopefully a much shorter video than his, but it kind of comes to the same conclusion. So let's just hop onto it now and I'll show you what I mean. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare these 10 companies in 5 sectors. So we'll start off with the tech sector and Apple. Where's it gone? Oh yeah, and you can see it's Apple there. And the resource is Yahoo Finance. And if you just go in here and put in the search bar your company, and once you get here, you want to go on to holders up there. And then you can sort of look down here, top institutional holders, and sure enough, right at the top there, we've got Vanguard and BlackRock. So we'll then compare that to Microsoft, who in theory should be a total kind of competitor, and with nothing to do whatsoever with Apple, certainly not with any sort of similar links or anything like that. So again, go into holders for Microsoft, scroll down to these top institutional holders, and look, there we go. Again, we've got Vanguard and BlackRock. So exactly the same investors there. So let's see what it is in the retail sector. Surely that's got to be a bit different. So let's go into Walmart first of all. And again, this is Walmart now. So again, we hit the holders, scroll down there, and oh dear, look, yeah, we've got Vanguard, BlackRock there again, State Street. So let's go into Amazon, because they are sort of, well, they're both retailers obviously, but it's sort of online versus offline. So let's see if we can get any respite by going online. So go into holders again, scroll on down, and oh, there we are, Vanguard and BlackRock there right at the top. So, well, let's do something a little bit different. Let's go into car makers. So let's just go into Toyota, let's say, and you might fancy a luxury car. So Toyota, I believe they own Lexus, so you might want to buy a Lexus. So let's see if we've got any true competition going on here. There we go. And we scroll down there, and look, there we go, BlackRock is in there, so they have got a very big stake in Toyota. So well, let's see if let's go to Germany and sort of let's try and buy a BMW instead, because surely when it comes to cars there's going to be proper competition going on. And we look down here, oh maybe not, because look, there we go, we've got Vanguard there, sort of nearly at the top yet again. So it doesn't look like we've got much competition going on as far as cars are concerned, but what about the stuff you put in cars? So fuel, so let's try the fuel company BP. Again, we go on to our holders tab there, and we go down there, and look, we've got State Street, BlackRock on there. So, and right down here we've got Vanguard as well. And let's see if it's any different with Shell. Enter that. Scroll on down. Oh, no, we haven't done our holders yet, have we? So there we go. Scroll on down. And yeah, there we go. I'm sure it was, I got BlackRock down there. So not quite such a right at the top, but we've got BlackRock, one of the usual suspects, appearing as one of the very major shareholders on Shell as well. Let's go to a totally different industry. Let's try the insurance sector. So with AXA, again, holders. Oh, there we go. We've got Vanguard there, right at the top. So let us go on to a competitor, Viva. I hope this is a different story, because these are the guys I've got my own sort of pension with. So with a bit of luck, it might be a different story with Viva if I'm really lucky. So go on to holders. Oh no, maybe I'm out of luck here because it is Vanguard yet again there. So that was just a little bit of fun, just doing this totally off my own bat, and it kind of just shows you that that Monopoly video wasn't a load of old BS, and the Bernician's video, which is a bit like this, but he does way more of these and talks about it a lot more than I've done here. But I've just done a really quick run through, well, just to show that it's not all BS, and that this thing where much of the world and its very biggest companies are owned by the sort of same few institutions. So I think you can see that is highly revealing, and you now know where you can go if you want to try the same thing yourself, or if you just want to go and watch the Bernician and his video where he goes in and talks about this subject in a lot more detail. I'll leave a link to it in the description box and in the comment section below. So I'll leave you to go and do that. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.